Titled Peppa Pig in the Great Muddy Puddle Adventure. One sunny morning in the delightful town of Peppa's World, Peppa Pig and her family were excited to start a new adventure. Peppa, her brother George, and their friends, Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, and Rebecca Rabbit, were eager to play outside. "Let's go to the muddy puddles," Peppa squealed with delight. "I love jumping in muddy puddles." Everyone cheered and they quickly made their way to the biggest muddy puddle in the park. When they arrived, they were amazed to see the puddle was even larger than before, thanks to last night's rain. Peppa jumped in first, splashing mud everywhere. Splash, splash! She giggled and soon her friends joined in, jumping and splashing around, making the biggest mud pies they had ever seen. Just then, Daddy Pig came by with a basket full of snacks. "What are you doing, my little piggies?" he asked, laughing as he saw them covered in mud. "We're having a muddy puddle adventure, Daddy," Peppa shouted, shaking off mud from her ears. "Looks like fun, but remember, it's important to clean up afterward," Daddy Pig said, handing out sandwiches and juice boxes. The friends took a break to enjoy their snacks, giggling and telling stories about their favorite puddle jumping moments. After their snack, they decided to create a muddy puddle obstacle course. They set up sticks and toys, making it a race to see who could jump through the puddles. The fastest Peppa was determined to win. "Ready, set, go!" she yelled, and they all jumped and splashed, racing through the mud. As they reached the finish line, everyone cheered and Peppa won by a tiny bit. "Hooray for Peppa!" they shouted, all laughing and cheering. When it was time to go home, they realized how muddy they had gotten. "Oh no, we need to clean up," said Rebecca Rabbit. They all agreed to head back to Peppa's house for a bubble bath. At home, Mummy Pig helped them wash off the mud, and soon they were squeaky clean and wrapped in fluffy towels. "That was the best day ever," Peppa said with a big smile. As the sun began to set, Peppa and her friends sat together reminiscing about their adventure. "Let's have more muddy puddle adventures!" George exclaimed, and everyone cheered in agreement. And from that day on, Peppa and her friends knew that every day could be an adventure as long as they had each other, their imagination, and of course, a big muddy puddle.